My freshman year in high school, my dad actually got arrested. My dad went to prison. My mom was just having a really hard time, like harder time than I could imagine, you know. But she moved away, and she moved to Oklahoma City. It was just me and my brother then, like just a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old. My mom just left. A 14-year-old needs his parents. I don't care what any independent 14-year-old could say right now. A 14-year-old needs their parents. I'm just gonna pray. And I was like, Jesus, what do I do? Where do I go? I didn't know what to do but pray. That was the only thing that I had. And I felt like I was like lost and I had no clue what to do. He told me like, hey, I want you to just go left. And there was a road, we just kept going. It was like, go right, go left, you know, and I was like, okay, cool, all right, Jesus, now where? And I kept going, and I was like, where do I go? Like, I don't know where to go. And there was at one point to where I got to this stop sign, and I was like, okay, Jesus, now what? And he wasn't saying anything. And I was like, Jesus, now what? And he didn't say anything. So I was like, well, what's going on now? You know, like, what am I supposed to do? And I look over to the left, and there is like the trailer where we drove in on. Having that encounter made me realize that the hunger that I've had from being a kid to now was the hunger of Jesus, the hunger of feeling loved, but only love that Jesus can provide. Us as humans, we've set this expectation of, God, well, I thought you were going to show up the way that I wanted you to show up. But God doesn't show up all the time the way that we want to. He shows up the way that He knows that we need. He doesn't give us our wants always, but He shows us our needs. And God may be showing up in your life, but you're setting your expectation to your own expectation, but God works on His own measures. God works on His own things, you know. God, the way that He wants to show up, He's going to show up in His way. His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Not the other way around, you know. Not His will, like, you know, like His will is going to show up on His terms.